Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be creating this beautiful smoky glam Indian makeup look which you can wear for your sarees, and I originally planned this video for Diwali, but due to some reasons I could not upload it for Diwali, but better late than never. Here it is. So if you want to know how I achieved this really stunning Indian glam makeup look, then please do continue watching. First of all, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. For that, I'm going to take the Benefit Foolproof Eyebrow Powder in 05. I took the lighter shade from the kit and I've taken that on an angled brush to fill in any gaps that I can find in between the eyebrows. Then I took my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and just gonna apply that as a base for my eye makeup. So I'm just applying that on top of the eyelids and to clean up on the bottom portions of my eyebrow. Now I take my PAC concealer blending brush to blend out all of the concealer. For eyeshadow, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Nude Rich Eyeshadow Palette, and first I'm going to pick up that beautiful dusty matte pink eyeshadow on a blending brush to apply as a transition on the crease area as well as on the outer corners to create like an elongated shape on my eyes. Then I took this very beautiful rosy mauvey sort of a shade on a tapered blending brush and applying that right on the crease to give a bit of a deep set effect on my eyes. I'm also applying the same eyeshadow to the outer V as well. Then I took my Urban Decay 24/7 Perversion Kohl and I'm going to create a smoky effect on the outer corner. So I'm just going to create like a V shape over there, and once I apply the kohl pencil, I am going to immediately pick up my pencil brush to smudge the kohl out very well, because otherwise the kohl will set. And this is just going to add that smoky depth and dimension to this eye makeup. Once I'm happy with the blending, I'm going to take a very beautiful deep plum shade from the Huda Beauty Nude Rich Eyeshadow Palette on the same pencil brush and just going to pop that right on top of the kohl that I just applied to create that smoky effect and blending it thoroughly. I took my concealer again and just made these two dots, and basically I'm just going to clean up those areas. So I'm taking a flat concealer brush and tapping the concealer really well, and this is just going to create that empty space for your shimmer eyeshadow, and the shimmer eyeshadow is going to really pop. Then I took a flat eyeshadow brush and took this beautiful glittery pink eyeshadow from the same palette and just popped that on top of the empty space that we just created. Then I took the tapered blending brush again and took the mauvey pink shade and just used that to blend the shimmer and the smoky colors together on top of the eyelids, because I want my eye makeup to be really seamless. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and applying that to the main portions of my face and blending it out using my fingertips. This is such a great mattifying and pore minimizing primer if you have oily skin. For foundation, I'm going to pick up my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Maple. So I'm taking that on the Drugstore Company Buff Buddy Pink Beauty Blender, which is damp. And I've taken that directly on the sponge and working it in sections. And this is such a good foundation, especially if you're looking for a skin-like finish. Yet, if you want a lot of coverage, this is gonna do it for you. And I'm just gonna apply that all over my face using the damp beauty blender. I'm also dragging the foundation towards my neck. Then I took the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm just going to apply a tiny amount on the under eyes and also on the corners of my eyes, on the center of my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and my chin. I'm going to use the same damp beauty blender to blend everything out gently. Now to set everything in place, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Banana Bread, and I'm going to take a generous amount of the powder to bake under the eyes. I'm also setting the forehead portion and also on my smile lines because I crease over there. Then I took my Urban Decay Perversion kohl and I'm going to apply that towards the outer corners of my lower lash line. I'm not going to apply any kohl on the waterlines. Then I quickly took my pencil brush to smudge out the kohl. Once that is done, I'm going to take my fluffy powder brush to brush off all of the excess powder away, and I'm going to take a little bit of the Easy Bake powder onto the brush and set the remainder of my face. For eyeliner, I'm going to take the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner in the shade Black, and I'm just going to create a moderate eyeliner on my upper lash line. Not going to create a winged eyeliner or anything on the upper lash line, just a regular eyeliner. For mascara, I'm going to take the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara and just going to coat my top and bottom eyelashes with this one. I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Contour Palette in dark, and I'm going to pick up the shade called Shadester, which is such a good contouring slash bronzing shade for my skin tone. So I've taken that on an angled brush to chisel my cheekbones. I'm also going to apply that on the perimeters of my forehead, on my jawline, and then I'm going to switch over to a smaller blending brush to define the sides of my nose. For blusher, I'm going to pick up a current favorite. This is the Colorbar Cheek Illusion blush in the shade Sweet Scarlet, which is such a beautiful muted earthy peachy sort of a blusher color. So I'm just popping that to the cheeks as a light wash of color. Then I took my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop, which is such a cult favorite. I'm going to apply a very little amount of the highlighter to the tops of my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my tip of the nose, on the cupid's bow and my chin. I'm also going to use the same highlighter to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone. I've taken the same highlighter and just popped that on the center portions of the eyelid to make my eyes look more prominent. I went off camera and added my Huda Beauty eyelashes in the style Olivia. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to take the MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut, which is such a beautiful deep brown shade, especially if you have dusky skin tones. So I'm just going to use the lip liner to slightly overdraw my lips before I apply some lipstick. For lipstick, I'm gonna take the Powder Kiss lipstick from MAC in the shade Stay Curious, which is a beautiful coral matte lipstick. So I'm just popping that on my entire lips. And then I found that this is a bit more bright for this makeup look. So I took my MAC matte lipstick in the shade Whirl, which is like a beautiful brown nude sort of a color on me. So I just applied that on top of this Stay Curious lipstick to make it a little bit more toned down and a nude lipstick. I love my glosses, so I took the Too Faced Original Lip Plumper and just popped that on the centers of my mouth, and that just made my lips look really juicy and pouty. I also added a tiny little bindi to go with this makeup look. Now to lock everything in place, I'm going to take the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in a coconut variant. I'm just going to spray that all over my face to set the makeup. And that is the finished soft glam Indian makeup look for a sari. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. All the other details like the jewelry and everything will be listed in the description box. This sari is my wedding sari, which is such a beautiful pastel pink silk sari. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. And that's about it for today's video, and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.